Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Crystal Palace are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
As you can see, whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Mitrovic. He's making good... Mitrovic! Fulham have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on...
And Mitrovic! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Mitrovic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Mitrovic. Fulham were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Fence has got rid of that. And here's Mitrovic. Tries to dink it in. There's the delivery. It was always going to be the keepers. Loftus-Cheek. Kearney pings it out wide. What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Out towards the flank. He's in, shot, and the shot! And they've been caught out here. Chooses to go back. He's had a go! And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It is deadlocked. Loftus-Cheek. Forward it goes. Mitrovic. And here's Mitrovic. Defender's on the back foot. Zaha. Mitrovic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good...
Mitrovic! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Keeper has beaten it away. Kenny. Now the cross. Zaha. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lookman. And here's Mitrovic. Lookman. And this is Mitrovic! He's been out to try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Schlupp to play it forward. Ream finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. No goals as yet. Mitrovic loses his balance and loses the ball. Cahill. Well, that's where he wants it. Odoi. Now it's Mitrovic. He's left his man. Steered forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Lookman. Over to the left. Dinks one in. Kuyate tries to clear. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Schlupp very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Beautifully done. And he has been fouled there. The defence can get it clear. And it's Cahill. It's a loose ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mitrovic. Lookman. And here's Mitrovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Kearney considers his options, and the potential here for the first goal of the game. Decent hit from there. Oh, real danger here. Ayew pumps it into the area. And it's MacArthur. Lookman. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Ream. Mitrovic collects the ball from behind. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Mitrovic. Lookman. Mitrovic. He's gone for goal. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Milivojevic gets in to thwart him. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Klein goes looking. And it's MacArthur. MacArthur plays it out to the wing. Looking for a decent ball in. And the ball's come out. Mitrovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mitrovic.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Great run on the overlap here. Danger averted for now. Fulham are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Reed. Kearney.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Reed. Ream. Reed pushes to get on the end of it. Schlupp plays it forward. Ream. be a throw-in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Reed. Kenny. And help's available out wide. Reed. Plays it in. Has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kenny. Reed.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Battles to win it back. Out to the right. Fulham go in search of their winner. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Odoi. Loftus-Cheek. No foul, says the referee. And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Fabinho. Mane. Driving on, he could shoot here. It's their first effort on goal.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Now it's Mitrovic. danger here.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold, and it's played forward, cuts it out. Mawson, Loftus-Cheek. It's being played forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Robertson going full steam ahead down the left flank. Robertson not easily shrugged off the ball. It's a hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Lemina can hoist it clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gomez, and it's Henderson.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Salah. Firmino finds himself eased off the ball. And there's a long ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hit long and direct. Goalkeeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. Liverpool can't seem to retain possession. Now it's Mitrovic. Gomez drives it forward. And here's Roberto. Has a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Loftus-Cheek. Fulham still to register a shot on target. Mitrovic. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And it's been taken straight back. A really good feat. Mitrovic, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Jordan Henderson. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Fulham do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And help's available out wide. Mitrovic gets into some space. Fabinho. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Lemina. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Salah. What an adventurous run from a defender. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And that's been levered clear. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Alexander-Arnold. And it's Henderson. Henderson plays it forward. Mohamed Salah! Time to deliver. That's gone a long way up and away. And he just whacks it away. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No question, that's a foul. Just brushed off the ball there.
Firmino really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Mawson attempts a clearance. Lemina. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. He's left his man. Lemina drives it forward. Mawson. Mitrovic. Gomez goes back to base. Gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. And it's Mitrovic. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Mitrovic. Oh, some tackle that.
Mitrovic really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Thinks he's got rid of that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, good interception. That's put paid to a promising move. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Robertson. And here's Mane. Film has a pop! And that has been clubbed away. Now the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Now it's Henderson. That's a good ball to find him. Goes for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Jordan Henderson. Swung over into the middle. Point blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Loftus-Cheek. Gets away from his opponents.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 66. Coming on the field is number 6. Substitution.
Hoists it forward. Gomez can get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for goal! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They've played it short. That has sent him sprawling.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Loftus-Cheek. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played in by Lookman. Big chance, corner. And it's been taken short.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's And the ball's come out. And he's there to hoof it away. Thiago gets it out to the wing. They need to get it in quick. And a header! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Kearney, and it's played forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain goes long. Kearney plays it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Kearney battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a throw-in. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek goes looking. Away from immediate danger. Fulham are out. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football, and it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing as a team, so this can act as a good learning curve for them. In defeat, there are still positives to take from this.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. Partey goes looking. Out to the left it goes. Arsenal were imperious when... Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Aubameyang simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Hector Bellerin. Ream. Ream demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Arsenal are sending quite a clear message here. We're better than you, and we're making sure you know it.
Brian. And it's played forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh, nice touch. Brian finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Chance! Forward it goes. He's pinged one through here. And Aubameyang! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Lookman. Fulham still without an attempt on target. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Ceballos. Hector Bellerin. Ceballos. He could be in here. Driving on, he could shoot here. Lookman. He's looking to get there first. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely controlled. He's there to get rid. Holding. Hector Bellerin. Bellerin. Crosses into the area. And he just whacks it away. Ceballos. Dashing forward at pace. Finds himself eased off the ball. Holding. A chance to play it in. Whipped in. Firmly met. Lookman. Loftus-Cheek. Tries to stroke it through. Lamina. So who's he picking out? Oh, sweet feet. Loftus-Cheek. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ceballos. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Lamina battles to win it back. And here's Loftus-Cheek. And help's available out wide. Knocks it away. It's Lamina. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets good distance on it. And that's sprayed out wide. Lovely bit of skill there. Loftus-Cheek. It's on a plate. Has a pop! Well, that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Fulham got as close can be, right on the whistle, and it was not to be. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Lamina. Mawson. Loftus-Cheek. Ream. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, terrible pass. And now the breakaway. Mitrovic! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shapes to shoot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Hector Bellerin. Ceballos drives it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Aubameyang. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. Lookman. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ceballos. Just about up to the hour now. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Now it's Mitrovic. Holding. Hoists it forward. And it's Hector Bellerin. Could cross it here. And the finish! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Lemina. Lookman. Partey. Ceballos. Hector Bellerin. Played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gets wrestled off the ball. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Brian. And it's Lemina. Tries to dink it in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. Aubameyang.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Looking to win it with time against them.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pinged forward.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Mitrovic. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Lookman with a delicate ball. And he's onside. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
You wonder if that's it now, but...
And Mitrovic! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lemina.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, good interception.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Loftus-Cheek. And there goes the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last 3.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
And already we're underway here. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Breaks on here. Ream. Brian. Fulham were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's Tete. Good ball, goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Tete did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Southampton seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on. It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Stevens. Played in with accuracy. Done very well to intervene. It's a throw in. Mitrovic. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mitrovic. Hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Redmond. And here's Ings. Ings, he's gone for it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it high. That's a throw. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Ward-Prowse. Loftus-Cheek. Lemina. Brian. Lookman. Beautifully done. Lemina. Loftus-Cheek. Real chance! And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek gets it out to the wing. Loftus-Cheek. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Loftus-Cheek plays it out to the flank. Tete has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. And here's Mitrovic. And the defence can get it clear. And that's a throw. And here's Mitrovic. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Ings. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mitrovic. Tete. Mitrovic. Bertrand. Walker-Peters. Redmond. Lemina, very... And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Fulham head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek goes looking.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Loftus-Cheek. Fulham were a real credit to themselves in picking up a point against one of the league's big hitters. Now can they pick up all three? And here's Mitrovic. And the ball's come out! And that has been cleared. Redmond drives it forward. Walker-Peters. And it's Ings. Lovely bit of skill there. So who's he picking out? Whipped in. And that was asking just too much of him. Brian. Lemina. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Mitrovic. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Bertrand plays it forward. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Mitrovic. Ward-Prowse. Bertrand to play it forward. And he's there to clear it. Lookman. That's really nice. Now, what next? And it's played forward. Ings pushes to get on the end of it. Lemina. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lookman. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And out to safety. Lemina. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. And now the breakaway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Loftus-Cheek. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, real danger here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that's a waste. Fulham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hoists it forward. Redmond gets it back. Southampton have a free kick. It's anyone's ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Just brushed off the ball there. Reed. Going through. Played into the middle. Knocks it away. Fulham get it back again. Fulham don't have many options and time is running out.
Well, both sides Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Ward-Prowse. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Forward it goes. Defending. And that will be the final act. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Loftus-Cheek. Tete. Fulham were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Tete. Loftus-Cheek goes looking. A move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tielemans. And it's played forward.
Iheanacho really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Maddison. Ricardo Pereira tries to switch the play. Now it's Vardy. Could cross it here. Timely intervention. Brian. Mawson drives it forward. Mitrovic. Fulham are seeing a lot of the ball early on, but can they make it tell? Mitrovic. Lemina. Brian. Mitrovic. Lamina. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, really good feet. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Maddison. And he has been fouled there. Mitrovic. And it's Mitrovic. Finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Fulham themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Fuchs with the crossfield ball. And Didi had a hand in that goal, which gave his side the lead in their last match. Kearney has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Fulham are seeing a lot of the... Fulham have a free kick. Lamina. Mitrovic. Maddison. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And here's Vardy. Fuchs. Now it's Vardy. Time to deliver. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Leicester seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Plays it over to the other flank. Kenny. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lamina. Loftus-Cheek. Lamina. Loftus-Cheek. Lamina. Fulham are leading with half-time drawing close. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Mitrovic.
Mitrovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forward it goes. Has he found his man? Fuchs. Maddison. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Maddison plays it short. Plays it back. Ndidi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mitrovic, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to...
There's the whistle for half-time. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Fulham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Iheanacho.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Lemina. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Out to the right. Played Mitrovic!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
That's not going to make it. Kenny. Leicester coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that...
Gets up to head it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Johnny Evans. Ndidi. Fulham are still that goal to the good. And here's Vardy. Vardy with the delivery.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Kenny. Now it's Mitrovic. That's a hit! Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Kenny. Back into the middle. Brian has created one goal already. And it's Lemina. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And here's Mitrovic. Perez. Vardy. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Mitrovic. Ndidi. Maddison. Tielemans. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Loftus-Cheek. Ream. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Maddison. Fuchs. Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kenny. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, nice touch. So holding on now for those 3 precious points. It's far too far and out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Mawson. Mitrovic is being picked on here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Mitrovic, already, of course, on the score sheet. Good take, and he's had a look. Loftus-Cheek!
Loftus-Cheek really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Fuchs. Fulham need to hold on for a few more moments.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Fuchs. Vardy.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Lamina. And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please complete round of applause.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sanchez. Tottenham were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Kane. Kane! Just off target.
Kane really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
Sambo Anguissa. Kearney. Tottenham were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Dyer. Sanchez. Dyer. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. More than happy to take the muscular approach. That is terrific skill. Odoi gets it into the middle. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Dele Alli has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fulham yet to have a shot on target. Kenny. Good take, and he's had a... Mitrovic has a go! Away from immediate danger. Kenny. Mitrovic. Sambo Anguissa. It's come loose. And it's Kane. Kane plays it out to the wing. What an adventurous run from a defender. Who's he going to play in? Reguilon drops it into the area. Sambo Anguissa. Mitrovic. Reguilon. Sanchez plays it forward. And here's Mitrovic. Aurier. Dyer. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Done very well to intervene. Lookman. That's the throw. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lookman. Sambo Anguissa. So who can spark this game into life? Aimed in towards the centre. Dyer. Across the field it goes. Reguilon. Mitrovic. And it's Kane. Kearney. And it's played forward. Lookman. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for the cross. And he's cut it out. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mitrovic. Reguilon. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Kearney. Fulham produced one of the headline results of the last round of games, a really notable win. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kearney with a delicate... He's had a go! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Winks. Aurier. Tottenham can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession.
Kane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And here's Mitrovic. Lookman. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Played in by Lookman.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Reguilon goes looking. Oh, sweet feet. And he's there to clear it. Mitrovic. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Lookman. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Could cross it here. That's not going to... Kenny! Son Heung-min. Good idea, just poorly executed. Kenny. Zambo Anguissa. Lookman. Mitrovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that, I think, is his third booking altogether. Dyer. Winks. Dyer. Winks. Forward it goes. Areola sends that a long way. He's got options out wide. Lookman.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's great strength on the ball. Lamela gets good distance on it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Coaxed through there. Keeps everyone guessing. Zambo Anguissa. Oh, that's neat. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Loftus-Cheek has a hit! Knocks it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Kearney. In comes the delivery.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's finish all square.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Hendrick, Longstaff, and it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fulham were imperious when the two sides last met. Has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Manquillo. Longstaff. Shelvey. Hendrick. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. It's a goal kick. Fulham are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Hoists it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Shelvey. Keeps everyone guessing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shelvey. Longstaff. And here's Carroll. This could fall anywhere. It is deadlocked. Wilson. Wilson shoots! And the defence can get it clear. Ream. Ream goes looking. Beautifully done. Longstaff. Manquillo. Done it. Looks to bypass the midfield. Share. Looking to hit the front line. And here's Wilson. Wilson. So who's he picking out? He's dealt with that well. Lemina. Lemina plays it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Carroll. Forward it goes. get it forward quickly. Kenny. Lamina. Kenny. He's in! And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Kenny. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Finds himself eased off the ball. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Longstaff. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cuts it out. Jonjo Shelvey. And it's Carroll. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lookman, and the ball's come out. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Mawson does well there, alert, hoists it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Newcastle come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue.
He's gone for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mitrovic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Mitrovic. And it's played forward. Chance to break.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
With a delicate ball. And it's got through. Kenny. He's there to... Mitrovic!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And here's Mitrovic. Well played, he saw that coming. Longstaff plays it forward, dashing forward at pace. Manquillo. And here's Carroll. Shoots! Oh, what a save from Fabry! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Lemina. Dinks one in. He's got it, going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Lemina. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mitrovic. Longstaff. Javi Manquillo tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Mitrovic. Lemina. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now it's and Mitrovic! He has done it!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Fulham break the deadlock.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Can he deliver? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Shelby. Lemina gets it back. Lemina, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Kenny. And once more they can't get through. Kenny. Deftly done. Gets into some space. And it's Wilson. Just brushed off the ball there. Here it comes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kenny. Mitrovic. Played in with accuracy. Lemina. Dummett gets into the right position to intercept.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mawson plays it out to the wing. Kearney. And it's Mitrovic. Shag drives it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And it's been taken straight back. It's come loose. Hoists it forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Fulham just have to run down the clock. Across the field it goes. Scher. Hendrick. And here's Wilson. Fence has got rid of that. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Well, they've hit a very worrying run of form, Peter.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Wrong. Areola chooses to deal with it himself. Mitrovic battles to win it back. Snodgrass. Yokushlu. West Bromwich were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Mitrovic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Diangana. West Bromwich have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Danger averted for now. Mitrovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now the counter. Mitrovic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ivanovic drives it forward.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Nobody's going to argue with that. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Good idea, just poorly executed. Plays it out to the wing. Gorgeous control there. Lookman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
Now it's Mitrovic. Kenny. Has a goal! Snodgrass. Still goalless. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Loftus-Cheek. Kenny. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. Back into the middle. Snodgrass proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Tete gets rid without sophistication. And it's Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs. Maitland-Niles. Diangana. It's a loose ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
And here's Mitrovic. Mitrovic is fouled. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Disappointing effort, didn't even get past the wall. And it's played forward. Can he deliver? Plays it back. Kenny. Snodgrass. Brian gets it back. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. He's gone for it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Loftus-Cheek. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Maitland-Niles plays it forward. And it's Snodgrass. Kenny. Tete. Lookman. Tries to get it forward quickly. Loftus-Cheek. Tete. Kenny. Lookman. And here's Mitrovic. Mitrovic. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Now it's Mitrovic. Fulham are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Just brushed off the ball there. Loftus-Cheek. Brian. Now it's Mitrovic. Forward it goes. Brian. Mitrovic. Come back to the keeper. Yokushlu. Kieran Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs goes looking.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Hoists it forward. So here comes the substitution. Diangana. Maitland-Niles. Yokushlu. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mitrovic tries making a foray down the right. Yokushlu. Snodgrass. Diagne. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, really good feet from him. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Snodgrass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mitrovic, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Kieran Gibbs. And it's Snodgrass. Brian goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Loftus-Cheek. Kearney. Loftus-Cheek. Kearney. Loftus-Cheek. Gets it back. Loftus-Cheek really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Maitland-Niles to play it forward. And he's there to hoof it away. Yokushlu gets it back. And it's Snodgrass. Maitland-Niles. So who's he picking out? Shooting chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. He's in. And the ball's come out. Mawson. Loftus-Cheek. Played towards the front men. Maitland-Niles positions himself well and cuts it out. Loftus-Cheek. Kearney. Lookman. Kearney.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Lovely bit of skill. No, that's not going to find its target.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Across the field it goes. Ivanovic. Loftus-Cheek.
Well, they're supposed...
And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.